This week, the Republican-controlled House of Representatives began their impeachment hearings for Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas, and as expected, Republicans got super pissed when the Democratic Party pointed out, you have no evidence of criminal activity, so how in the hell are you going to impeach this guy? Well, Marjorie Taylor Greene specifically took offense to that, so she used her time during Tuesday's impeachment hearing to go ahead and basically just go completely nuts, accusing Mayorkas of some sort of crime that technically isn't even a crime. Here she is.
What about 20-year-old Kayla Marie Hamilton? Remember her mother? Poor Kayla was raped and strangled to death by an illegal MS-13 gang member who was actually apprehended at the border. Apprehended. He had gang tattoos on his body. But because Secretary Mayorkas breaks federal law, he says, go ahead and release these people into our country. And this 20-year-old was raped and murdered by an MS-13 gang member who should have never been in the United States. This is the outcome. That's just one example. We could spend hours and hours. You know what? We could go all week, and I'm sure Chairman Greene would let us do it if we talked about every American who has been affected by Secretary Mayorkas willfully breaking federal immigration law. Is that what we must do? If we must, we must. Mr. Chairman, I yield.
That's a very tragic story. Absolutely. There's no denying that. A horrific death that individual suffered. However, that is in no way, shape, or form on Mayorkas. In order to prove that Mayorkas was somehow personally involved with that, Greene would have to prove that Mayorkas is the individual who specifically requested that that individual be released from detainment. Marjorie Taylor Greene does not possess that evidence because I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist. Now, here's the other part of it. If Greene did possess that information showing that Mayorkas ordered the release of an MS-13 gang member, that's still not illegal. It's not. Tragic? Yes. Would it be stupid? Sure. Is it illegal? Not in the slightest. People accused of horrific crimes actually get released, before their trial all the time. Like, we actually do that in most cases here in the United States. That's the way the justice system works. So if you have no actual crime, oh, they're affiliated with this, they're affiliated with this. Okay, you can be affiliated with anything. But if you don't have a hardened crime as a reason to keep this person behind bars, you can't do it. Like literally, if Mayorkas had ordered this, which again, he didn't, he would be actually acting within the law by doing that. He would be upholding the law by doing that. So that's not a crime, and it sure as hell isn't something you can impeach him for. Now, here's the thing. As Marjorie Taylor Greene said, I could go do this all day long and blah, 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 blah. Look, I could sit here all day long and refute your idiotic little impeachment efforts, but I'm not going to do it because I'm not even going to justify this highly politically motivated impeachment sham. Everything they're going to tell you is a lie. But I will point this out too. It wasn't just that she went totally off the rails there, alleging that he committed a crime that he clearly didn't commit. But at one point, it appeared that her brain also just completely broke when she started spouting off this weird nonsense right here.
February 2017 to January 2021, 2,437,856.
I gotta say, folks, that is my favorite day of the year, February 2017, right? We all love February 2017. I believe that's actually the anniversary of the Bowling Green Massacre, right, Marge? Obviously, February 2017 is not a date. And if she is referring to something that happened in February of 2017, I don't know how to tell you this, Marge, but Mayorkas wasn't in office and Biden wasn't the president. Trump was. So either you don't know how calendars work or you're accusing the Biden administration of doing something that happened during the Trump administration. And then there's that number, right? The number she spouted there, 2,437,856. I mean, you need to go back to kindergarten and learn your numbers, because 2,437,856 isn't a number. So that's the kind of minds that we're working with that are trying to impeach Secretary Mayorkas. And if that's the best they've got, this thing will be wrapped up pretty darn quick. Ring of Fire is just a few subscribers short of hitting that 1 million subscriber milestone. So if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do so and stay up to date with all of the latest from Ring of Fire.